Good morning everyone. I'm Azhari Dharmawan. Welcome to our learning videos again. Today, my friends and I will be discussing about language assessment. Exactly, speaking assessment for junior high school and senior high school. So, I hope you will enjoy that. Have a nice watch. Assessment of speaking. Speaking is seen by language testers as the most difficult of the four language skills to assess. Assessing speaking requires that we either observe a live oral performance or that we capture the performance by some means for evaluation at a later time. A method for elicitation must be selected, grading scales must be developed, and interviewers or testers must be trained. Learning how to teach and assess speaking skills is probably one of the biggest challenges compared to the other four language skills, because you have to pay attention to aspects such as fluency, pronunciation, vocabulary, accuracy, intonation, and communication. Alright, now let's go to the activities of speaking assessment for junior high school and senior high school. There are 5 types of activities to assess speaking skills. The first is imitative. What is imitative? Imitative is the ability to simply parrot back or imitate a word or phrase or possibly a sentence. Imitative speaking tasks are based on repetition. You just need to repeat a sentence you hear. Well, let's go to the example, okay? The first technique or method for assessing the ability of imitative speaking test takers is by repeating words. Test takers are taught to listen to words, and test takers are required to imitate them. Rating scales from 0 to 2. Students are given a value 2 if all the pronunciation they say is correct, and 1 if there are some wrong pronunciation but overall can still be understood, and 0 if the pronunciation is really bad. You get it, guys? Okay, do not stop this video or do not skip this video, because the next material will be explained by my friends.
Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I'm Ragil from Group 7. Here I'm going to continue our presentation. That is talking about speaking. Here I'm going to continue from my friend's presentation. I will start from point B. In point B, that is intensive. Intensive is a second type of speaking frequently employed in a assessment context. Is the production of short stretches of oral language designed to demonstrate competence in a narrow band of grammatical, phrasal, lexical, and phonological relationship. Okay, now the example. The first example is sentence or dialogue competence task. Here, the task taker will be told to read the conversation of two people, for example A and B, in which the conversation, so that the conversation of one of them has been removed.
The test taker completes his conversation so that the conversation can be understood. Here, the test taker must choose the correct words or sentences so that the whole conversation is connected and can be understood.
After that, I'll give you the example of sentence or dialogue competent task. You can see here, the example of sentence or dialogue competent task. The salesperson said, "May I help you?" And then the customer answered, "Yeah, of course." And then the salesperson said again, "What size do you wear?" Yeah. And then the customer answered again, "I think I need a large size or small size, maybe." Yeah. And then the salesperson said again, "Okay, how about this green sweater here?" And then the customer answered again, "Oh, it's perfect." Okay, now the second example of intensive point, that is picture cue task. Here, the ability to describe our image will be seen. For example, you can see this. And then now we move to point C, that is responsive. Responsive assessment tasks include the interaction and the task comprehension, but at the somewhat limited level of very short conversation, standard greeting and small talk, simple request and comment and like. And then an example of responsive for the first is question and answer.
Question and answer is a kind of interview, but in a simpler scope, so our ability to respond to every question given will be used as a reference for the assessment. And then now, you can see the example of question and answer. That is, where are you from? For the first, students learn how to talk about countries, nationalities, and language and tourism activities. And the second, the student learn to use the strategy. And the third, the student learn how to interrupt politely and request information.
Alright, now the second example of responsive, that is giving instruction and direction. That is a kind of assignment that I do when I'm in the speaking class. For example, "Sorry sir, I'm lost. I want to go to the police station. Do you know the way to get there from here?" "Yes, of course." "Let's go. I want to show you." Okay guys, I think enough for my presentation. Thanks for watching. I'm Ragil. See you later.
Okay, the next material I will tell you about interactive and extensive speaking. For interactive speaking, is the difference between responsive and interactive speaking. Using the lag and complete through interaction with some time, include multiple exchange and or multiple participants. An example I have two is the role play and discussion and conversation. And role play is very common, and we are have two particular and then two demonstrations. Discussion and conversation. This is also common. We are paired with several people to become a group and then give a topic to discussion. Okay, interactive speaking. Static speaking is the oral production include the space, oral presentation, and storytelling. I have two examples. This is the oral presentation and the retelling story. For oral presentation, test takers are told to present report, paper, marketing plan, and new product design, etc. And retelling story, kind of the retell, we are give a story, then we are retell using or of the language.